on chord, like 1, 2, 3, action.
It's like we're just rolling.
Oh, just rolling.
Yeah,
You know? Okay.
It's whatever.
It's just, we've been doing this like so naturally now, so it's just
Yeah. All right, let me.
yeah. I'm finna roll up.
roll it up.
Boy, what you got?
Got the motherfucking seersucker.
Seersucker. That's weed.
No, it's tobacco.
Oh, tobacco. Oh. You dangerous. Let me smell this.
It should smell good.
That's that white boy shit right there. That shit, man.
He said that's that white boy shit.
That's some good smell, good shit, though. I ain't gonna cap on it. That's some good
It's
stuff.
sweet.
Let me smell that again.
It smells sweet.
That still smell good, though.
You said that's not black boy shit?
It's that white boy shit.
Smell it.
He said he don't like it.
I like the smell. I used to try to chew tobacco one time. I was in Northwest.
Yeah.
Put that shit on your lip.
Oh, I never did that.
Man, that shit got me. Within a couple minutes, I started feeling that shit. I said, nah, because I ain't trying to get that.
I can't do that. That's too much for me.
Too much. Yeah, I tried that one time. I said, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. That shit it could have got addicted, but I said, nah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
We're currently just setting up, but welcome back to the podcast, Quantity Media Podcast. You already know what's going on. Mr. Taylor Junkin here.
And we got my boy. Well, first off, before me, I'm going to say my boy Gary. We got that motherfucker boy back in live, baby.
We got that
You already
motherfucking
know.
thing on
You
us.
know, you know.
My bad, guy.
KT.
So, so I feel like I'm losing brain cells right now. I said bye for that.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's your boy Alex Lee, a.k.a. Fresh Prince of It, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Gang.
Bro, you got some of your teeth, my boy.
I got some of my teeth on TV.
All right.
On TV.
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like.
Let me see what it look like.
I wish I could zoom in on Gary's face on the thing.
I don't see that.
On your teeth, on the other side, that.
Oh yeah, there is something. Yeah.
Boy been eating ass.
Hell no, I'm eating that goddamn salmon. That whole fire from that goddamn tropicals. What they play? Tropical what?
Tropical smoothie.
Cafe
Tropical smoothie, yeah.
Tropical smoothie. Hey, shout out to Tropical Smoothie. I got the sunrise, sunset. If Tropical Smoothie or any other business wants to, what's it called? Sponsor us. You know, we're looking for sponsors. Yeah. So hit us up.
Cause I would love to try y'all smoothies out.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off the podcast with Doja Cat being the devil. Y'all seen that?
Doja.
Y'all saw
it? Hey, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, man.
I did see that. Actually,
she had that whole. I don't know that female's a demon or not, but she was on that little chair, looking freaky.
A little too freaky, you know, not the good kind of freaky.
Not the good kind of freaky either.
No, not the good time, man. I was like, this bitch having a paranormal activity?
Yeah, she got something going on, man. I don't know, man. You look at this shit and it's like, it looks demonic, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and show them.
Yeah, do you have it pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh, we do have it pulled up. Look at that.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, that you cannot look at that and be like, wow. That is a great role model. Because whenever I look at that, I don't know about you guys, but I see the devil.
I see the... man, that's
the devil.
That's the devil.
That's the devil, bro.
That is absolutely the devil.
I feel like she needs some...
Bro, why... So why have you... I've been seeing, like, you know, Doja Cat, Sam Smith, and also, who is it? Nas?
Lil Nas X.
Yeah. Lil Nas X, yeah. That's it's kind of weird, bro. What's going on with the Hollywood music industry?
That's because it's Holly weird, man. It's a lot.
Exactly. It's Holly weird,
man. It's very weird up there, man. And, you know, Cali, man. A lot of people say when you go to Cali, man, you can feel that energy up in there,
dude.
Man.
That is so freaking true. Look, I've told people this. I went to Los Angeles in 2019. Mm-hmm. That was the weirdest I've ever felt around a group of people. I swear to God, I will never go back there just because of the energy that it puts out. I swear.
Go ahead and show them. Show them what's on the desktop, bro. We got Lil Nas X, you know.
I hadn't even seen this.
That nigga licking the devil.
What the fuck?
Freaky ass little boy.
Remember when he had blood, teardrops?
I remember this.
I saw that too, man. That shit was crazy.
And he was like doing Nike, and I think Nike was even condoning it. I think.
Yeah.
But look, this is a picture of Lil Nas X twerking on the devil.
Oh hell!
And then we got Sam Smith right here, the devil.
Boy, what the fuck?
Bruh, this is weird. Look at that. That's
Man,
Gary. Be honest.
man.
Would you smash, bruh?
Man, fuck no, cause I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Hell the fuck no. I'm 100% organic straight.
Hey, I fuck.
I like
with,
organic.
I fuck with Rihanna too, but like she was even on the Super Bowl, bruh. She was even wearing all red, bruh. That bloody shit.
That is the color of the devil, right?
You said who?
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna, yeah.
Yeah.
Rihanna, man, she did like some demonic thing. You watch her eyes and stuff, man. It's like she was trying to take your soul, man.
Boy, you still smashed though.
Man, you know I'm gonna plead the fifth on that because I got the lady.
Hell yeah.
Because man, speaking of that, man, you know how some people. I saw this dude with one guy. He used to walk, and ask this one girl. Well, asked the dude. He said, "If you smash, would you smash your favorite celebrity?" And the dude was like, "No." And the other girl said, "Yeah." And he was looking at it like, "Dang, I wouldn't do it because at the end of the day, it shows your loyalty."
Right.
I bet I got a question for y'all.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all smash y'all's mom or your dad? Or if you pick neither, they'll all die.
Damn, I'm saying, shoot, salute to you, my friend. R.I.P. Because I can't do that. I'd be.
You said they gonna die or I'm gonna die?
They gonna die.
R.I.P. Then.
Look, my morals and values are too good.
Too good. I can't.
They gonna go straight to heaven. I'm sorry.
I know.
My daddy gonna get this good old piping.
I can't. I know my boy's too good for that, man.
But any topics y'all want to talk about for today? Today we got a whole. It's not about anybody. It's not about one thing. It's about a whole cluster of things that
Before we get started, for all the pipe smokers out there, don't roast me because I'm about to light up with a torch.
It's all good. They ain't judging. They ain't judging. It's a judge-free zone.
I don't think anybody even smokes pipes nowadays, so we're good.
Yeah, old ass dude.
That's smooth, though.
Ooh. But yeah, man, today is not going to be anything about specific. It's about what's going on in the world. What have you noticed? What have you noticed? What I noticed?
Man, what I noticed, man, seeing what's going on, when it comes to like, I seen like, have you ever heard of quantum technology?
What's that? That sounds familiar.
Quantum technology, man, is basically, I feel like advanced alien technology that will be coming to, helping the human race to help heal the nation. Like, because I don't like Big Pharma. Big Pharma, they got all that, all these side effects when you read the back of the bottle and stuff like that. So, and, a lot of these people like chemotherapy and stuff like that, I don't think that's true healing. I think quantum is like dealing with frequency, hertz, and energy and stuff like that.
I've never heard that term before, but I definitely know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And using certain frequency to heal the body. Yeah. And you can literally, bro, you can heal cancer, you can heal, repair an organ, and everything, because all about basic biology, like cell make tissue, tissue make organ. I think organ make an organ system make an organism. And then, man, all you gotta do is just put the right frequency on the cells, and it will literally regenerate itself, man. Regenerate, like even if your quantum technology. Interesting. Yeah, even if you got your leg cut off, it will regrow itself.
So, are you into like Dr. Sebi?
Yeah, I love Dr. Sebi, man.
Yeah,
good dude, man. Pioneer, man, of the herbal and stuff. Shout out to his family.
I've heard of like Dr. Sebi, like into like herbals, and he got arrested because he was promoting like herbals, he wasn't a doctor. Yeah, and it was like I don't know.
But he beat his cases though. Some people, you can look at some of his court cases, he beat them. He was not like a doctor, but he healed the people. He told them to go to your doctor and like check your blood work and all your examination. And he utilized those reports that the doctor did and took them to court and beat his court case and saw that he cured all types of diseases.
Yeah, he was claiming that he could cure cancer.
Yes, and he did.
Yeah.
They were Big Pharma, they was kind of scared of him. Any man or any woman that come with something that can stop that billion-dollar industry, they don't like that. So,
Yeah.
So
that's what's so fucked up about America is like our healthcare is based on money. It's not based on actually helping people. And what's that British actor? He was on like the Tonight Show or something.
Russell Brand?
I think it was Russell Brand, and he was talking about this shit. And he was talking about how like whenever your healthcare system is based on putting money in people's pockets, everything is gonna be evil, basically. And he was just calling them out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, many people are corrupt with money, man. It's just like money is everything to people. And I'm like, why you gotta, have this particular money to just to heal people, you still gonna make money regardless. Like, look at all these people in the herbal industry, and they still making a good living, It just, man, I just feel like I think there's dealing with the money, but it also deal with, like, some of these people are just Satans, Satan people, man, worshipers and stuff like that, and they just don't want to do right. And they just got pure evil heart. I feel. Man,
I remember watching these old Asian, like, back in the day villager shows with my dad, and they would all have, like, herbal, like, that was like a big thing. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what?
Oh, speaking of, like, one of them Asian things, I'm taking this thing. It's called nanocanise. I think I'm saying this right. Basically, one of my doctors. A lot of people that took that pokey poke. I didn't take it though. But I was telling
the pokey poke.
Not the pokey poke.
The poke. I didn't take it either.
I didn't take that either. Sure.
I can't do that.
No, sir.
But my doctor, man, he came in there. He was telling me. He said, "Man, you didn't take." Cause I was trying to have my blood pressure up a little bit. He thought I took that. He said, "You didn't take." I said, "No, man, smart man." And he was just giving me the list. And multiple doctors was like, they came up with like some type of products to utilize to help clean your blood and help fight off those nanoparticles that they claim that's inside those valves. Who knows? But basically to help people out that was hurt or injured or possibly get injured down the road. Like nanocanise. I think they were saying something about turmeric or something like that, and it basically help cleanse the body and get rid of that, and so your body would your blood can flow properly without blood clotting.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the pokey poke, and I mean, you're built like a bodybuilder. Y'all ever heard of this guy named Joe Stetics?
Yeah.
So Joe Stetics right there.
Bro,
man. So he was on Bradley Martin's podcast, and he was talking about how he took the pokey poke, and he's a bodybuilder, and I don't think he's natural. So he was taking like weekly, going to the doctor quite frequently to get his blood work done, right? And he was talking about he saw the difference between before he took the pokey poke and after, and he said when he took the pokey poke, the doctor could see his blood streams like get thicker and clog up.
I saw that he was talking a little bit. I didn't see the whole podcast, but he was talking about that. And that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And like he was doing I think they do blood transfusion or something like that to move his blood, keep his blood going and clean and stuff like that. And it's crazy that they doing it and that still didn't help him though. That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, man.
And I want to say this. I mean, what we're saying right now, it may be true, it may not be true. But the important part is we're starting the conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because these are things that people think of.
Yeah.
But they're not saying it. And I mean, we're just chilling. We're just three guys just chilling,
just expressing our opinion, man. On the matter, man.
I mean, a lot of people are scared to say it, also, too.
Yeah.
And
I feel like you need to stand up for something or fall for anything,
Yeah.
I feel like, most people, man, you don't have the right, I feel like all these higher elites trying to take away our rights, First Amendment. And if they take away your First and Second Amendment, what do you have?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're a slave again.
Nothing.
Yeah, and bro, I'm gonna say this: it's not about the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, bro. They're under They're under one system, and that's to keep us being the slave and the rich get richer, so that they can benefit and keep on moving forward, and so that we can work for them and have the system keep on flowing.
Yeah, man. Oh, bro. Speaking of that, I saw this one billionaire, man. He's a stock investor. I think he was a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire. He was on some type of newscast, and he was talking about how great, man, the 1%, how they making so much billions, and the less fortunate people making nothing. He bragged about that. And he said, it's great that we have a 1%. And he said, I forgot how he phrased it though, but he came out like, why would you say that? Like, because there's so many people out here struggling, and y'all just taking up all the wealth and not sharing it to the people. Yeah.
And man, there's 7 to 8 billion people in the world. Yeah. Everybody got different opinions. I don't know which one's right, which one's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. What you may think is right, and what I think might is wrong. I can't say you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can't say I'm wrong because we're all different people, and our point of views are different. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm still gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, that's all that matters, man. Just voicing your opinion, man.
Just loving we just need to love more as humans.
Yeah.
But speaking of elites, y'all heard about Obama being gay?
I did. I heard about that.
Bro, what?
I heard about it because of you earlier, but I never heard of this shit prior to that. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, I heard that, you know, especially Chicago, a lot of people that in that area, they saying that, you know, Obama is that way, and there's so much evidence coming out of him being that way. Who knows? Just saying. But you know, I heard that even Michelle is a trans. That's what I heard. What? Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like she's a man, you're saying?
Yeah.
We're just throwing out a bunch of shit.
They say like that's Michael. That's what they call him. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that she is or isn't. I'm just saying it's just opinion. You know, but who knows? He got in office. He was pushing a lot of, gay rights, and a lot of trying to do a lot of stuff. So you just connect the dots and shit.
All right, the reason I'm talking about Obama being gay, and I told you about it, is because I was watching the Full Send podcast, and it was Candace Owens and the Note Boys, and they were talking, and Kyle was like, I mean, why do you think it's true? I mean, there could be speculations about anything. Right. But then Candace Owens was talking about how there was actually love letters, like real love letters from like previous relationships of Obama and his girlfriend or something in the past. Yeah. And talking about he's gay, right? But the thing is, he's gonna represent himself as being straight because that's what's best for his career. Yeah, and those evidence type of stuff like that. And then there's other people even saying it that have interacted with Obama.
But you know what's crazy? What? Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm saying the guys that have done stuff with Obama, they have even spoken about it. Oh, so I mean, there's people talking about it, and he's not denying it. So, I don't know. I just find it interesting.
Yeah. I was going to say, nowadays, it's really not even good, like bad for your presidency if you say you're gay. It'd probably be better, actually, if you said that today.
First gay president.
But I heard that he's not the first gay.
Uh-huh.
No. It's like, I think it's some president down the road. I forgot which president. I think it was Nixon. I think it was one of those presidents that he had some affair. I think Obama not the first one.
I heard a bunch of the presidents. They be snorting
and shit. I heard that too.
Probably.
Clintons. Clintons.
They probably do psychedelics too, because I mean everybody in Silicon Valley also does that shit.
Bruh. Yeah. So I know last time we were talking about mushrooms. But have you guys ever done DMT?
No, I never did that. What they like?
Bruh, so DMT, they say it's like the rich man drug. Or no, they say like usually whenever rich guys I forgot what they call it, but basically DMT is like whenever you're having like your lunch break, you hit it. So because when you hit it, it lasts like 5 minutes, but it feels like it lasts forever.
So how long did it feel like it lasted for you?
It was crazy, bruh. When I took DMT, it felt like it lasted for about 2-3 hours. I don't know. The thing is, being on psychedelics, mushrooms, or DMT, it was similar, but it was like this cycling effect. Yeah. It was like this cycling effect, and you could choose to exit that, or if you had to feel like you were learning a lesson, or like had to feel like what is your purpose, like if you're trying to figure out your purpose and what God was trying to tell you, you kept on staying on that loop and you kept on feeling that. But then I chose to escape it, and I'm like, all right, back to reality, and then let me grind, let me hustle. It inspired me, and it motivated and pushed me, and I was like, okay, this is my purpose, these are the people who I do it for, and I'm gonna go harder.
So when you was in there, did it feel like you was in another dimension or some shit? Like, some people say they be like...
I wouldn't say another dimension, but it felt like... It's like I looked on my life. I looked at y'all ever watched The Egg? That YouTube video, The Egg? Mm-hmm. And it talked about how, like... The video first starts off as, like, the guy getting in a car wrecked, and then his soul comes out, and then he meets God, and then God ends up showing him like his body into a peasant girl in China in 187 BC or something, and then it took him out and it took him to another life and then another life. You ever seen that?
Oh no, but I heard what I know, like reincarnation. You talking about?
Yeah, reincarnation,
that's
but
basically what it's saying.
But not only that, bro. It talks about how we are one. You know what I mean? That's what the egg means. Because
we're all the same person.
Yeah, like even though you're white, you're black, and I'm Asian, we actually have a lot of similarities.
And that's when, and peek back based on your DMT experiment, in my shroom experience, but just your experience, like how you said the egg dude, he had one life and the other person had a life, because I follow this dude named the Raw Report, man. You follow him, man. He breaks a lot of stuff down, talking about, when you leave your body, and talk about the soul trap, and how we constantly living different lives, and they wipe. When you go in, they say do not go in that white light because it wipe away your memories and stuff. Oh
wow.
Yeah, because a lot of people say when they near death they see the white light. But you're really supposed to go to the white light. You're supposed to walk the other way. And it's another thing you're supposed to do without that. But a lot of people tend to say, I feel like, maybe, I'm saying, I believe there is a God. I believe that's social creation. Because I know what, think about this, though. A lot of people don't think on it. You just magically appeared. Even though your mom was using your mom's womb, after you got here, when you was a baby, you didn't really know you was in the world until somehow your subconscious awakened, and you realized you was in this world.
Yeah.
And then you realize, dang, I'm here. I'm like physically here. Yeah. So where was your soul at before that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So because I don't think like when we die, personally, I don't think when we die everything just goes black and blank. I think that our souls continue. You know what I mean? It's like floating, and then I don't know. There's a process behind it, but I think we reincarnate into a person or a fucking bug or animal.
Yeah,
that's what I heard in the Asian culture, especially in me, because they believe that. That's what he said.
Especially Buddhism.
Buddhism. That's what they believe.
I seen this one dude on YouTube, a Buddhist, and he was sitting here, and then he just meditated, and then I know where his body his body just stopped, and they knew that he basically left his body and went outside his body. And then from that point on, it was like they put him in basically a coffin and just went away. They say that he was ready to go. Yeah. And that showed me that you can leave your body. I just feel like there's a thing that's keeping us from really experiencing a true human experience inside this body right here.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, I truly feel like, man, we can, like, I feel like, man, we should have that ability to just, if you ready to just, like, your body, think about it, though. If you dying and stuff, and then you aching, you in so much severe pain, you should have that will to just, like, man, I don't want to suffer no more. I just want to meditate and get out this body, because the body is literally deteriorating. And I feel like, you should have that will. And I feel like once I saw that him doing that, I was like, and so many people talking about leaving their bodies, astral projecting. I truly feel like, man, we have that ability. I just feel like there's so much books top secret books keeping from people from us discovering it. And I feel like education ain't the real education. You ever seen what's that Harry Potter and all these magical books, and I think they put this stuff as the money to keep us away from all that type of stuff.
The real
education. Yeah. Because if think about it, if we understand that we can leave our bodies, do what we want, who'd say? Because you heard about sex trafficking. People don't know about soul trapping. Soul trapping.
They wouldn't be able to control us.
Control us because the main thing you ever heard of, like, selling your soul. Yeah. Like the devil owns your soul. I feel like, man, there's a lot that hinder us from escaping from this soul trap.
I mean, shit.
I mean, speaking. So I want to capitalize more on the DMT experience. Yeah. So. Some of it, bro, is kind of unexplainable. It's something that you feel that's so strong. You can't even sometimes put into words, but I tried my best to put into words. But I'll tell you this. When I was on DMT, bro, what I felt was I could felt like this huge wall between me and all of my ancestors.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I felt like my ancestors' spirits, like, they were like, saying like, hey, this is all of us. This is like, I felt like their energy and their presence and their spirit, and it was almost as though they're telling me like, hey, you cannot fail. You got to do what's best for not only you but your family, but all of our like dynasty. You know
I was watching this Netflix documentary last night, and it was about basically psychedelics, and there's this one psychedelic that is from like the Native Americans, and it's a really old psychedelic that comes from cacti, like cactuses, and one guy said that he was like really addicted to like meth, like heavy drugs and shit. And they do this ritual where they put a teepee up and they basically meditate over you. You take this shit and you go into it and whatever. He said the same thing that you just said right there, which is he met his ancestors and the ancestors pulled him out of that addiction and now he's better.
Yeah.
So
they say that. So for example, I felt my ancestors' presence, like their energy, or not presence, but their energy. I didn't see them. The thing is, people say once you see your ancestors, that means you're dead.
Well, I don't think he said see either. He just said he felt them.
Yeah. But also, I want to say this. You know, one thing I noticed, bro. I remember being in college. And being in high school, and all my white friends used to get drunk as fuck. You ever heard of white boy wasted?
Yeah,
bro, white boys be getting wasted, and I think
I do.
But I want to say this though. I feel like every ethnicity has their own ritual. Yeah. In a way. Like, for example, bro, I used to be like, bro, how are these white college students getting drunk and then going in the next day, taking the test and acing that shit?
We see it every day because we Uber.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, like, I mean, we live in a college town.
Yeah.
But for example, black people, they probably be smoking. You know what I mean? I don't know what white people do. But, Asian people do.
Psychedelics.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe gamble. I don't know.
That's their drinking though. I know.
Yeah, actually, we do drink a lot. Yeah, we drink a lot.
I be seeing them Asian Chinese movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Do with the dang.
The junket kung fu master.
I love these kung fu movies, man. I love
you in your previous world, you might have been Asian, bro.
I think I probably was. I truly like I probably was.
But yeah, man. I mean, every culture has their ritual, and I don't know. It's just something that I've noticed that was funny to me.
Yeah.
But speaking of elites and whatnot, and the system, y'all seen the aliens in Mexico?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
A lot of people, were talking about could it be real, could it be fake, could there be a sculpture just to push in that you heard of Project Bluebeam.
They trolling us,
I haven't
bro.
heard of Project Bluebeam. You know what that is?
No.
Basically, what Project Bluebeam is basically a stage event to use a scare tactic, but also using drones, to try to attack certain cities, maybe into maybe blowing up since it's like a 9/11 attack to try to draw in and create a new world order, basically.
Damn.
So what it is, it's like they want to stage an alien invasion.
Yeah.
And whenever they stage this alien invasion, they're going to have some savior come save us, and it's going to create a new religion. So that they can have more control over us.
Yeah. So, bruh, look at this. Yeah. Y'all think this real, bruh? This don't look real, bruh. What the hell?
I actually think that shit looked like a goddamn
bro, what the fuck? This shit is not real, bruh.
Did you see the
look like an ET
bruh, that's,
Down syndrome?
Bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, these people, these elites are trolling us right now. Because I want to tell you who the real aliens are.
Let's see.
Okay, so we watched Dragon Ball, right? So the new Dragon Ball Super, they got people in the new Spider-Man multiverse.
Yeah.
I think that there's a past me, a present me in different universes.
Right.
And I think there's another version of you, another version of you. And I think they're just humans. Honestly, that's personally what I think. I think there's not, those would be considered aliens.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think that it's very possible that these aliens are either past versions of us or future versions of us. Because a lot of the depictions of what we call aliens in the movies, they're actually what we are seeing like in the real world too. It's as if they already knew what the fuck they looked like.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, these aliens that we're seeing are showing signs of what we would look like if we evolved 100,000 years from now. So for example, they're really fucking tall. A lot of them, a lot of the depictions. They don't have belly buttons. They don't have nipples. Okay?
Yeah.
Humans won't have that shit 100,000 years from now because we don't need them.
Bruh, it's weird.
Hey, there's different types of aliens out there. I believe, maybe, possibly, who knows? But there could be different aliens. I truly think, because a lot of people, this is assumption, like a lot of people originated from the roots of Africa.
Yeah.
And Africa got a real deep roots, and I really think like so-called black people are different aliens and stuff like that. There's like 12 that's like called the Anunnaki.
Yeah.
And then there's like ones that can be real tall, 10, 12, or maybe taller than that, you know.
The giants. Yeah.
The giants.
I've seen those before.
Not more no sir giants, but like like the Nephilims, they go, I heard they like 30, 40 feet.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. If you could type in like Nephilims, like giants, like pictures, and you will see like these massive things, just people walking like images. I think they have some on there. Like big crazy things, man. Like,
I've seen a video.
Have you seen the Taco Titan?
No, I haven't seen
Bro,
that
you need
anime.
to watch that. I think that was just a documentary to show you what them things used to do back in the day.
Bruh, I mean, have y'all seen the aliens at the LA Charger game?
Yeah, I saw that.
So they got this new movie coming out.
You're talking about
The robot?
the robots.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw right there.
Yeah.
But nah, man. I mean, like we said, I think it's just another human being, and the system is just trying to scare us.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope we don't turn into those conspiracy YouTube.
Shit, I like to be that shit.
You know, and if that's the case, but I just don't want you. What I mean by that is, I hope people don't think we're like delusional. You know what I mean?
They probably do, but
It's okay.
I don't care, man. Cause man, it's crazy, man. Like a lot of my coworkers and a lot of other people I know, man. A lot of people are now waking up and seeing things. Cause one of my friends, like, at first years ago, I wouldn't even think about this. Say now, she said like, "Yeah, I believe you now." Like, yeah, man. A lot of people are now like
flips, man.
Flip stuff. Like
That's
even
crazy.
my doctor said, a lot of people called him crazy, and now all them people talking about, man. Hey, what can I do, doc, to get this thing now? What can I do to do this, man? You know, they always call the crazy people crazy until they see it.
Have y'all seen 10,000 BC?
No, I ain't
Is
seen
that a movie?
It's a movie. It's a movie about the ancient civilization in 10,000 BC, and I don't know. It's interesting because the reason I brought that up because we're talking about aliens or past self or future self. So it's a good movie.
Oh, you need to watch, man. You need to watch this, man. Movie. Alien vs Predator. You got this.
Yeah.
You got the. What's this movie out? The Darkest. I think it's called The Darkest Minds. And this is basically talking about like superpowers and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I truly believe that like a lot of us have powers, and I feel like people talk about the 144,000. Like in the Bible and stuff like that. I just feel like, man, maybe there's like, maybe it could be 144,000, maybe it could be DNA that unlocked for like the chosen people. Who knows? Or maybe it could be everybody. It's just this is an assumption, But I truly like, because they make all these movies like Marvel, you got DC, you got like sci-fi fiction movies and stuff. Yeah. And I just think that, man, dude, like, you ever seen like these movies like the sun hit solar flare? Like a solar flare?
No.
Basically a solar flare when the sun projects these different waves that would hit the earth.
Yeah.
And if you vibrate, I don't know, this is my theory, or just the sun just hitting you, basically you awaken your powers and stuff. And that's why if you look right now, like certain scientists are watching the sun, how the sun is intensifying, and the rays coming out. And they saying that like, some people can't take the sun, some people can. And based on if you can take, I feel like you can take the sun, you may generate powers, because if you watch the movie The Darkest Minds, it shows that like kids wake up with powers, and I think it's The Darkest Minds.
Wait, The Darkest Minds on HBO Max?
I think so. Type it. I think that's the movie. I think that's the movie. But I watched the whole thing.
Darkest Minds.
I think it's The Darkest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, The Darkest. You need to watch it. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Wait, never mind. It was like I remember seeing this HBO Max show. Yeah. This is black kid that had superpowers, but never mind. That wasn't the one. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you this though. Remember Dragon Ball? Yeah. Remember they look up at the moon and then they turn into an ape?
Yeah.
Is that something similar? That's the sun? Like
I don't know if the moon, it may be a correlation to it, but I don't know. I really think the sun gonna play a role. Yeah. I think that a lot of people, I truly feel like, man, that ain't our sun. I think like, who knows, man? Because a lot of people say, have you seen The Matrix, and that we living in a false reality world. And I feel like maybe I just feel like a theory that, man, this world gonna shift. You're gonna look up in the sky. It's gonna look totally freaking different. Maybe the sun look different.
Something crazy is gonna happen, and we're gonna think it's Project Bluebeam.
Project Bluebeam.
See, that's the thing, man.
And it may be like truth and lies with it. Like you think these elites are truly control something, but they really ain't. And they trying to push out all their agenda on the national, on the TV and all these social media to make us believe that they having some control what they really don't.
See, this is why they say ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Because like the more you know, like we're obviously awake. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're not woke, we're awake. Yeah. Right? And like with being awake comes with confusion and it comes with disappointment. Like damn, our human race really got us fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, that's fucked up, bruh.
Right.
You really gonna kill all of us, and then y'all gonna be sitting there living on a stack of money and wealth and resources.
Yeah.
But then really be sad as fuck.
I mean, look at 9/11. They killed all those people.
Yeah.
The government.
Bruh. I mean, I'll say this, man. Speaking of, you're talking about your colleagues, talking about they agree with you and they're awake now. Well, I was talking to my sister-in-law, my cousin-in-law, and she was talking about she's getting tired of her job, and I was like, okay, what's your next passion or purpose? And she was like, man, I really want to get into like this herbal thing because I remember my mind used to be like all cloudy and stuff, and I was like, wait, are you talking about nutrition? She was like, no, I'm talking about like herbal, and I was like, oh, interesting. And once again, I'm gonna say it again, we always preach it. McDonald's gonna give you clouded minds, Sonic, fast food.
Stop beating that shit.
But with that being said, it's just like
Definitely McDonald's.
it's just like, man, the system, man.
I ain't gonna lie. The other day, it was like National Cheeseburger Day. I got my like 50-cent cheeseburger from McDonald's.
Man,
Wait a minute, did you try one of them 1 cent 50-cent burgers?
Yeah.
Bro, did you see that Simpson thing that just came out?
What? Oh, not the Simpsons.
Oh.
They
What
talk
happened?
about the 1 cent and the 50 cent, and people was in Wendy's and stuff having these very cheap burgers.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, after they ate the burgers,
They turned to aliens.
They turned to like zombie attackers.
God
damn.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you did that.
You know what I heard? I heard
What?
that those burgers were made from like recalled meat.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I heard that after I ate the shit, so I was like, "Fuck, I already did."
Fuck. I didn't buy it. I stopped touching I try to eat the cleanest thing as possible, man. But McDonald's, I stopped eating that a long time ago. Once I saw that YouTube like video on how McDonald's process they meat and stuff, and man, I think they may have human meat in that motherfucker. So,
gosh.
Shit. Well, speaking of like healthy stuff,
who knows?
tropical cafe smoothie, they get us right. You know what I mean? I remember eating like this chicken gyro thing and then drinking the sunrise smoothie, and bruh, I felt clean. But even then, they might got human meat in the shit.
Motherfucker, different. When they set trafficking people, organ trafficking people, they take like cells from people, and
that's crazy.
And they use transfusion with like different meats or even stuff like that, and they try to blend it and make it taste good. Because think about it though, if you really look at it, how the hell? Because it ain't that many cows on the damn planet. How the hell they get all this beef?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
So I mean, speaking of like sex trafficking, y'all seen the movie or heard of the movie Sound of Freedom?
Man, I ain't watched it
heard
yet.
of it.
I'm gonna check it out with my girl tonight. But I heard on the Patrick Bet David podcast, they were talking about how the movie starts off as this agent guy coming up to this dad and the daughter and was like, hey, your kid would look great modeling, and meet me at this place at this time.
Oh, it's a sex trafficking thing.
Yeah, it's a sex trafficking.
I heard a lot of people talking about this.
Yeah, man, and they talk about on the Patrick Bet David, they talk about how like cocaine, they could sell it and use it one time. They said they sell the kid and you can use that kid 5 to 10 times. What the fuck? So they sell them. It's just like just this person, then this person.
That's awful.
Awful, bro.
That shit happens in real life.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
I heard about like that shit does happen. Somebody told me like on a dark web and stuff like that. You can go on the dark and you can literally. That's freaking crazy, sad, man. Very sad.
You seen Joe Biden just sniffing on those girls?
Yeah,
dude, that's the creepiest shit. You should pull up that video, bro.
That shit wild
of Joe Biden. He's like kissing on the kid too, I think.
Yeah, and why you pulling it up? Yeah, man, about that on the dark web, you can literally choose any type of young girl, some stuff. It's weird as hell, man. I heard that shit. That shit crazy, man. I said, damn, that's fucked up, man.
Oh, here's the video.
Yeah, watch this weird shit.
Oh my god,
dude, they look so uncomfortable too.
And this, I think one of them girls on TikTok, like, did he touch you inappropriately? And they said, yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
But yeah, man, it's something about people in higher power that like that young girls, kids. I'm talking about kids, not even young girl, kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird.
That's man. I don't know how they get. Now everybody brain works different, but I just think they need to study that, really examine it, like why they brain go that way. Why they like a little child, to want to prey on.
Maybe because I don't know. Maybe like dominance. Feeling like alpha. I don't know.
You can't little kid. I don't think that. I just think, man, maybe it's just shit. Maybe the devil child, and they because they said that the closest thing to God is children. So I feel like they try to get to destroy God. They get toward the children.
Maybe.
And make them hurt. Bro, I saw one video, man. It was very creepy. It was on Telegram, man. This one dude, and they said it was on a lot of footage when a lot of stuff was getting leaked on Telegram. This one dude, he had a lot of little kids screaming. They was trying to get out. He said, "Shut up! You get down! You can't tell me!" And the kids started screaming. And that shit saddened me. That made me so angry, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, man, and I'm watching this shit, man. I'm hearing it, but not seeing it. But I'm like. And this man saying these things to these kids, these innocent kids and stuff. And there's so many things. Kids get sex trafficked every second or every minute.
Yeah.
And then these kids go missing in dark places, be in caves and stuff,
yeah.
man.
Right.
That shit crazy.
So going back to the movie Sound of Freedom,
yeah.
So the agent goes up to the dad and was like, "Oh man, your kid would look great modeling and whatnot.
Yeah.
This the time and place. Come meet me." The dad brings the girl to the warehouse or whatever, the gig.
That's just a weird thing to say, anyways. I feel like
your
kid would be a good model. Like what?
Yeah, and the agent was like, "Okay, great. Just come back at 7." And he was like, 7?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, come back at 7." And the dad later on dropped the kid off, came back at 7. When he came back, the thing was shut, the gate was shut, nobody was there, and that's how the movie starts off.
Damn, that's rough.
So,
man.
but I don't mean to tease you guys or give like a teaser, but I say that we should watch this so that we can be aware.
Yeah.
Because it's something that's terrible that's going on in society and in the world.
Man, and a lot of people, man, and that's what it irks my nerve when a woman say you don't need a man. You definitely in these times you need some protection, man. If you don't even need him, you need some type of weapon because a lot of trafficking, they get real smart. Like you go to the gas pump, you reach for the gas, they part this piece of paper that got some type of chemical that can make you go, they knock you out.
I've heard about that.
Or they put it on your door handle, or various things, and you don't, man. Sometimes these vans be real close to your car, and they think it's normal, but it be somebody ready for you to just get too close in there, and they come around and grab you and stuff.
That's crazy.
So
man.
I feel like, man, most women, if you're out there, man, protect yourself, man. Get a taser, man. Get your
taser. Learn how to
get your Second Amendment. Get your Second Amendment, definitely.
Learn how to use a gun.
Yeah, get a gun, pepper spray, whatever the fuck you can get.
Yeah, man. Did you see that one thing, man? Was in Memphis. This one girl, man. She was in University of Memphis, and this dude grabbed her and took her away. And
really, Memphis.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
That was like, man, a couple months ago, man.
Damn.
And they found her body, man. This dude, and she did every pepper spray to everything. And I don't know if she lived or she passed. I think she transitioned, man. It was just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Dude didn't harm to her, man.
See, pepper spray's not even enough though. Like you gotta get a gun, bro. Especially in Memphis. Like that's like the worst place you can be, man.
Yeah. Oh man, I got me one. I keep that thing with me, man. Especially going in certain areas, I think. And some place they don't let you want to take guns in.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, because you never know who would just like tick off, or who would be a terrorist, or who would just want to just try you, man.
Well, I'll put you guys onto this. So if you have a gun and you go get what they call an advanced concealed carry permit, that means you can take your gun inside of any private business, even if it has a sign that says you can't take a gun in there. You can put it in your pants, walk in there legally. The only place you can't take it is inside of a federal building.
I'm gonna have to count that. I'm not black, but they a dark skinned dude with a gun. They gonna hold up, my guy, free sucker. They might not ask questions first. They might just go pow my ass.
As long as you hide it, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna have no problem.
Ain't gonna have no problem.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's a concealed carry permit.
They look at my black ass. They be like, they like, but I'm not black though.
Yes, you are.
Nah.
What are you then?
Man, I am.
You're Piccolo.
No, man. Like, I'm not black, man. Because black is a derogatory term, man. Look at Black Law Dictionary, 5th edition, man. I truly believe, man, from what I'm stating, man, in the evidence I'm looking at, I'm more.
Nah, bruh. Go ahead and hit that thing. You Piccolo, bruh. Bruh, Piccolo's black, bruh. I didn't even realize that until I grew up. Piccolo got the do-rag on.
Piccolo that guy. I say I'm a Nubian guy, man. What I mean by I mean black means, what I mean by that is that I'm not, because in black, I read this Black Law Dictionary 5th edition. I pay $400 for it. Basically, black, yeah.
For what?
Huh? because I'm basically changing my status, man. Because the word black, if you look up the adjectives right now, black means a destructive word. Black used as a word in the black codes and black law dictionary is like basically keeping you captivity, a slave, or property towards somebody. So when people say black or African American, that's not no nationality.
You said you're changing that?
I already changed it.
Oh, what to what?
Moorish American.
Moorish.
Yeah, Moor. That's just what mostly, it's a lot of stuff happening, back in them, late 17s, 18s, before, I believe, based on the research and based on the stuff I'm looking at, how it would happen to like so-called black people before we became slaves and stuff like that. And I think it was George Washington or something like that. One of the presidents, I think George Washington, talking about if you could take the feds and the turban off them, they would forget their history. And I feel like, in my understanding, I believe that, man, I'm more than just a black African American.
Yeah.
That's not, to me, I don't think that's...
I didn't know you could do that. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's because I'm doing a lot of research. People helping me out and I'm learning. I'm still a novice, still learning a lot, man. But I follow like Chief Tariq El-Jabay, shout out to him. Shout out to Dr. G, shout out to Real Kush Day. All these people that I follow, man, they really brings a lot of information, bring the receipts out, and I'm reading stuff and they give me books and I'm reading it. Because sometimes they say, you put in the book, a nigga ain't gonna read it. So, a lot of black people fear to read, especially a big, thick law book. So I started looking at it. You look at black code, even, man, it might sound crazy, but I'm not even black, man. I'm actually, it might not in color, but in status of a white person, free white person. It might not know that sound really crazy.
No. Well, I think so. I love history. I love history, and you know how like Africa and Arabic countries are like near. Yeah, and you know how like whenever you go to Egypt or like these Mediterranean places, you see like in the Roman Empire and stuff like that. You see like they all talk about the king and like royalty. You know what I mean? And one thing right now. You know how you talk about like black people, they paint you a certain narrative of who you guys are. But honestly, I think black people back in the day were ruling shit, bruh.
We was. Then if you look up the Moors were, I'm just saying.
What y'all look up?
If you look up the Moors and how they give you YouTube, how Moors, help. I'm just saying.
Moresby?
Moors. M-O-O-R.
M-O-O-R.
Yeah, Moors. And you put an S with it. But how Moors, they say Moors have freed Europe from the Dark Ages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ain't right now. Moors.
So yeah, bro, this very intrigues me.
This is what you changed to.
Yeah, that's basically a lot of people. A lot of so-called black people have an identity crisis right now. Who we are, but based on I'm looking at the evidence. I'm looking at it. It's especially watching Chief Tariq El-Jabay and looking and reading for myself. And I look at the law, and I'm looking at different books and stuff like that. I like looking at facts, and based on what I'm seeing, man, and based on what I'm reading, as much as I read. I feel more confident in saying that right there.
I agree, bro. Because that's the thing, man. Yeah. That's why going back to like the books and information, they dissolved all of that. Yeah. They don't want us to know the true thing. We don't know what went on with Egypt, with the pyramids. Yeah. We don't know, bro. It's interesting, man.
Did you see the thing in Florida that they just passed? It's like it's now it's okay to not teach slavery in schools.
Oh wow!
They just passed it in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But like,
not teach slavery?
Yeah.
Not teach slavery.
It's like some bill that says like you don't have to teach slavery in schools anymore.
What y'all think about that? I think they should teach slavery. I mean, y'all tell me.
I feel like, man, you can teach whatever. I feel like they should teach more than just us being slaves. I just don't like that because if you constantly drilling that in kids' head, how can they aspire to be something greater than that? They always gonna use that as a victim mentality. I was a slave. I was a this. But when you look at that, if you ask me in a complacent looking at that man right there, you see all them. You see them more. They look proud. They look like warriors. They don't look like they cowards or feeling like they less value because they were slaves. And they don't try to take that same thing and victimize themselves.
That's true.
So I call them, I feel like I'm the king, man. I'm a king, man. And man, just
Gary King, bro.
Yeah,
Gary's a fucking king, bro.
So I don't want to play that victim mentality, man. It is hard in life, man, especially in this world trying to make but you're just pushing yourself every day, trying to do better, And just, man, shout out to all the Moors, man. Shout out, man, just any person besides trying to call yourself black, if you call it. But it's just, I feel like we as a people, man, we need to rise, man. Ain't everybody, man. We all need to stand up, man. Because, man, if we don't stand, man, these leagues are going to kick our ass,
Shit. Exactly. I ain't worried about Asian people.
Yeah.
Asian people either smart as fuck or they going to do whatever they got to do, bro. They going to put in that work,
and that's the thing, man. I read this book, man, called Powernomics, man. And this book talks about how, Dr. Klein, shout out to him, man, talking about how pulling our resources. I know how y'all, as Asian people, y'all pull y'all resources together.
Yeah. And
y'all
might go to in the back.
And y'all will go to jobs and stuff. Y'all might use, but y'all learn it and try to develop a business. And I was at the Buddhism Temple. I don't know if that was, I saw this one Vietnamese dude. He was in there doing something. I think he was an accountant or he was a finance dude or something like that. But I saw them and they were just giving money, helping them trying to grow and stuff like that. And Mark Warren, he would say like, why don't y'all do that? Why don't I say, Mark, man, we a lot of stuff happened that kept the so-called black people down. And I just think that, man, we lost our good fight, man. But I think that spark gonna one day come back. And it's not about like in the power numbers, it ain't talking about like separating from Asians or white people. It's just talking about, man, doing something for us, man. And then from building from us, then we come back, and y'all, come in the community, like we come into y'all community, or we come into y'all community. But it's like we need to build and be powerful, Right. And if we do it, we all, as each individual, races can all work together and just build a better America, man.
That's right.
My boy, powerful.
That's exactly what we're doing right now. Yeah, all three of us.
Yeah,
on this podcast.
I mean, hey, today we got done with the workout today.
Yeah.
It was my first day back in the gym. I appreciate
Proud
my boy
of you.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy got me in the gym today.
Yes,
Nah, man, I want to talk about how like Asian people, what they do is, how like if you want to get a loan or something, you have to go to the bank. But whenever you get a loan and go to the bank, you have to have a certain amount of credibility.
Yeah.
Right? Well, what Asian people do is they have this thing called Hoi, and basically it's like 6 or 7 or 12 people depending, and you have to put in a certain amount of money every month.
Yeah.
And usually you either do that, either two things. Either you need money right now, so you withdraw all that money, and then you pay interest for whatever importance thing that you need it for, and then you come back and pay that higher interest, or you put in that money to earn higher interest.
Yeah.
It's like staking your money.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So what's that thing we said, Hoi?
Hoi.
Dang, so most of y'all they pull money, and then if they want to compound, they put.
But they do it with the people that's credible in their circle. They don't do it with random people because those random people can take that money and just dip.
Oh, so even in y'all community, y'all click with certain people.
Yeah, I mean, and if they don't know that person, they're gonna find out that information through other people on who that person is.
Oh yeah, because y'all community really is tight. Y'all can find out quick.
It's crazy, bro. Asian people, they be chirping, so they know the information be flying, man.
Yeah, they like, nah, don't trust him.
Nah, they be talking, man. They be talking. But no, man. Hey, we're all here. We're all here trying to elevate each other.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. We're like the definition of strong men. You know what I mean? We don't have everything that we desire now, but I always tell Taylor, where we're at right now does not determine where we will be.
We gonna get that shit.
You know it. One way or another. Yeah. So
Most definitely.
it's bound to happen. But any other topics you want to talk about?
What you got on the list? Anything?
I got some, but I just wanted.
I don't know if I sent you some. I can't think of it.
Yeah, you sent some crazy stuff earlier.
Yeah, what I said.
I can't remember what it was though.
I forgot what I said.
Let's see.
Boy, we got a group message called Misogynist.
Crazy.
Anyways, you talked about Moorish Empire, etc.
Yeah.
So I'll say this: Are you into sports?
Man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I was, man, but I was experiencing that, man. Looking at, if you look at Montreal and looking at other things, I just feel like sports are rigged, man. And I see, man, I got 3 or 4 videos, like even like what's his name? They play with LeBron. They did Andre Iguodala, I think. Yeah, he was talking about how he kind of explained that, like, they
saying like basketball's rigged.
Yeah, football rigged and all these other sports are rigged, and they actors though, even though they got their talent, but they pay them like, hey, fall out in this game. Yeah, injuries. The got an injury.
It's all dealing with money, man.
Money. Yeah.
And now, did y'all see that before the NFL started? Did y'all see that commercial where like DK Metcalf was on there and some other NFL players, and they're like, it was like called The Script. And Key and Peele.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Key or Peele or whatever was on that, and it's like, okay, DK. You know what? Let me just pull it up for him. Let me just pull it up. It's interesting, but they were mocking it. But it's like, yeah, we're gonna.
I seen a script for a boxing match one time. I don't remember whose boxing match it was though. It might have been like Jake Paul or some shit. Let's see it.
For the 104th season of the NFL. Yes, Jalen. I thought this was the dress rehearsal. Oh, sorry.
Week 1, fourth quarter, 3:02 left. Jamar leaps up and makes a no-handed catch.
I don't need hands. I just catch it with my abs. You can call it Abra. Might as well send the ball to Kent now.
What if we wrote the Mahomes character out of the script entirely?
But anyway, speaking of football, let's talk about college football. The man. You like Deion?
Yeah, man.
I love me some Mr. Primetime. Taylor wouldn't know what we're talking about, but Mr.
Primetime, man.
Man, his sons, Travis Hunter, the whole team, bro, the whole staff. Colorado reminds me of Oxford times 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, they lit over there right now, bro.
Yeah.
They talking about Colorado is like 99% white people, 1% black people over there. So
fucking crazy.
So 100%. I mean, it's just filled with money over there. That's what I heard.
Talking about Colorado?
Yeah, Colorado, like Boulder.
Boy, they making a lot of my Deion. Boy, them people happy.
Bruh, you see them glasses that they had? They had The Rock over there. They had Pat McCaffrey.
Crazy. Lil Wayne.
You name it.
Man, I think they had Offset. He was in there.
Uh-huh.
It was crazy, man.
That boy living his life, man.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, bruh, the amount of money and the views and the attention that's going on over there.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. That was a lot of hang for that. A lot of people don't like Deion right now because they saying that with his shades he made so much money, and they saying that he didn't get that much. He getting all his attention, and it's not about race, but I heard this one. It was a whole thing went viral, and this dude said that, well, we see that this one black coach, man, he doing so good. And and what's the coach for Alabama or Nick Saban? Nick Saban. He ain't doing he ain't doing what Deion doing and stuff. And he said, why you hating on Deion and stuff like that? And, Deion, he prime. Wherever he go, he gonna make a spot. When he was at Jackson State, he made a spotlight, man. He turned Jackson State football around, man.
Yeah,
the foundation, man, and shout out to Coach TC, man.
Yeah.
He doing his thing, and I hope Jackson State pull off, man.
You know of him? Because I remember you're going to Jackson State University.
Yeah. You talking about Coach TC?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Have you? Because I think he has some type of impact there as well.
Oh, TC, man. Yeah, man, he played football there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I don't know much about him, though, but I know he played football. I don't know if he went draft. I don't know if he went to the NFL or not. But Coach TC, though, man, he doing it thing. I think Deion gave him the rock to pass to, to lead the team.
Nah, but another topic. Speaking of Jackson State, remember when you was telling us the story that you got your tuition taken away from you?
Oh yeah.
And you went off on the lady, and then there was a Uno reverse. Yeah. Go ahead, tell that story real quick, man.
I gotta tell about that story.
Yeah. Because I want you to reenact it. If not, I'll just tell.
No, tell that. I gotta tell. Okay, man. Okay. So, man, man, I just got done. I went to Northwest, and I busted my ass off to get that damn scholarship. Cause, I ain't do MIT, but that's another story for itself.
Yeah.
But basically, my counselor transferred me to Jackson State. She was on the phone telling me, I got my scholarship.
You was gonna get a full ride.
Full ride there. Yeah. So, because I had a PTK, that's made a 3.5. So. And I had that.
Shout out Phi Theta Kappa.
Phi Theta Kappa.
That's a scholarship.
Even though, it is. It was lovely, man. It was lovely. But, went over there, man. Thought I had my scholarship, man. Because I was like, happy, man. I was like, I got my shit, man. I'm going to be here, man. Full ride. Went to go get my books. I said, you ain't got nobody? I said, what you mean?
Yeah.
So, bro, I went to every fucking body at the damn campus, man. I went to the goddamn because I didn't know that I supposed to went to like some transfer thing, but they didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Because my guy asked him what he need to do before he transferred because he got a scholarship to PTK. So I went all over here trying to get everywhere. Finally, everybody was telling me no.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this woman did, and I'm sorry if you see this.
Nah, give us the raw. Tell us what's up, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Tell us what's up.
All right, so man, I got real freaking angry, man.
What'd you say?
I snapped, man.
What'd you say?
I said, man, I'm tired of this motherfucking school. This school got my damn scholarship. I worked so fucking hard. This damn school never organized and took my ass to fucking Ole Miss somewhere. They would have did me fucking right.
You said that to him.
I said a lot of shit, man. I was like, I just went off, man. Cause man, I was so, man. Do you understand that it took me up, man? When you worked your hard and everybody saying you ain't getting nothing, and I take out long.
So you cussed her all out. You said all that shit, and then you slammed that door, and you was the man, and you left. And what the fuck happened?
You know what the else happened?
What happened?
I was the man. You know, shit, she probably brought that. I don't know where she from. I think she's from Memphis or some South Chicago. She came, bust down that fucking door. She said, "Who the
fuck you talking to?"
she said, man, the woman said, "Bro, you about to make me lose my shit out here." The other woman came into the front of the thing. I stepped to the back. She said, "What? She had to get this woman, call that woman down." She slapped the fucking door. And I was like, so fucking scared. I'm like, boy, they like,
you're like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Guess what?
Damn, you thought you did something until she came back. You weren't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that, boy.
And then the next
everybody
day,
started popping their head out the right.
And then the next day, what happened?
And then, man, bro, I had the woman tell me, like, what the hell did you do? I said some things. Like, I got angry and shit. And then I said, man, she said, don't go over there, man, because you come back home and she might fight your ass.
Yeah.
I said, shit. So my ass waited weeks till I come back in there. So I went back in there and I apologized. I said, I'm sorry, man. I gave her some flowers and some chocolate.
And then how she react to that?
She said, she looked at me with the, you know, in Boskin side look. And she said, I forgive you. She said, but don't you ever do that no more.
Damn.
Because you almost brought this ratchetness out me.
Damn.
I was like, I know, you know, I'm sorry, you know, man. I was just mad, frustrated. I was man, my scholarship, man. I needed my scholarship, you know. So
you ended up getting your scholarship?
Man, I went on to the vice president. I was about to get on her ass or the dude.
Yeah.
I was about to get on both of the president. Oh man, I was like, I finally got it. It took me a good little minute. I asked, man, hey, I worked my ass off for my scholarship. I need a full ride or something. Y'all had to give me an alternative scholarship. They gave me one. They said, long I keep above a 3.0. I get a, you know, they pay for my school. I said, okay, that's good. And I said, y'all sure y'all gonna give me scholarship? Yes, just make sure.
So, more of the story is, don't ever cuss out no black woman from Jackson or Memphis, because they gonna go crazy.
They gonna bring out that Memphis on your ass. They gonna bring out that Memphis on you, boy.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I got me a little Memphis, so shoot, you know, I don't try to cuss out because she might bring that Memphis out on my ass. Like,
yeah. But anyways, let's last topic. We're gonna talk about, y'all watch UFC?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bruh. Izzy versus Sean Strickland?
Lost that title.
Bro, that was crazy.
Bruh.
Style bender, man.
Style bender got his ass whooped.
Man, that was shit crazy.
Liz looking like this. Oh, man. So, next fights we got lined up is, we got, let's see, Colby Covington.
Isn't Conor McGregor supposed to fight at the end of this year?
Something like that.
You talking about that show, that thing he making with the show and stuff like that? I want to see that.
He's supposed to be, like, fighting, though, I think.
That would be crazy, man. I want to see that, though. Conor need to come back.
I think it's in December. Pretty sure.
So I just want to highlight these two fights right here. So we got Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka.
I don't know who that is either.
I know who it is. I just don't know how to pronounce his name. Dude is crazy, bro. This dude is crazy.
Prochazka?
Yeah, look at his head, bro. Who the fuck got a shaved head with a ponytail, bro? But shit, Alex Pereira,
he crazy.
You know he crazy. You know, look at him. What the fuck? But anyways, we got that fight lined up. We got Colby Covington versus Leon Edwards. That's gonna be crazy.
Who you got?
All right, I got, man. I always love the underdog, but I'm gonna go with Colby Covington. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with Colby Covington for decision.
Facts. I'm going there.
You going with that?
Yeah.
Who you got, Taylor?
I think I'm gonna say Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards.
Yeah, I got Leon.
All right, for this one, for Alex Perez and then Jiri, who y'all got? You want to go back to this?
Yeah.
I don't know them. So
Man,
I
Perez.
Perez. I think
Perez because
he gonna go for a knockout.
And he got strength in that hit.
Yeah, I mean they both strong, but Alex Pereira, man, he different.
I've never seen him.
His fight stance is crazy, man. So Perez, man, if he get to him good with a good strike and chin check that boy, it's over with.
Well, Izzy got his ass beat.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a rematch. Who do y'all got on that?
Oh, they're having a rematch?
I'm sure.
I'm going with Stylebender, man.
Stylebender, yeah.
I think he could come back.
He always do a good comeback.
Yeah, I think Stylebender.
Yeah.
So
because dude has a fat ass mouth. Like
I thought dude was about to say fat ass.
No. Have you guys seen like the Note Boys podcast where he's just like shitting on the Note Boys? He's like, man, you guys just remind me of like some beta males. That's what he says.
Man, I think I see, man. He talks some good shit, man. You know, there's one big fitness guy.
Yeah.
I think that's probably was the same podcast. He was outside sitting with this woman, and this woman brought up this dude. You talking about? He knows this one fitness guy. He trying to fight these UFC guys. Talking about I can whoop you because I'm strong.
Oh, you talking about Bradley Martin?
Bradley Martin, yeah.
He's 260.
And he was like, man, I beat the shit out of Bradley Martin.
Yeah, go to this video.
He just looked funny, bro.
It's the audio.
Just, but that's like, and this thing, guys, I don't say look up to me. I'm a white trash motherfucker just trying to be a man every day, which is very difficult. But those fucking Steinley, that weak little motherfucker, letting me around him.
Everybody fucking hates Steiny, bro.
Bro, Steiny gets so
Even
much shit.
Even talking to him, I thought I may have lost the fight just because it could have fucking rubbed off on me. But at the end of the day, man, what's his name, Kyle? Kyle's a good guy. You can tell Kyle wants to be a man. Kyle wants to start dressing like a man. I think there's definitely hope for Kyle to become a man. Sean's...
But yeah.
There's no hope for Steiny.
But anyways, that's it. That's it for today. But yeah, shit, we can make this into like each individual clips.
Yeah.
So I think people like that.
Facts.
But
yes, sirree.
Let's get to our girls. Gotta get to her home. That was it.
We out here, people. Hasta la vista.
Cousin back. Cousin called me.